Try so hard, can't seem to get away from misery. Man, I try.
Rebuilding on, but maybe not as much of a contender as they've been this year. How are they getting it?
Let me in. Hey, what's going on, world? Positive energy to the world, baby. Positive energy to the world. Right over left, we're the best.
As far as football,
Welcome to Respect My Journey. I'm your host, Carl Krause, the Cruiser King Krause, a.k.a. that old black magic, baby. Woo, today is a funny one. I'm saying, look, man, I have to laugh sometimes. Just like I feel like Kevin Hart sometimes. Like, ninja, help me. Like, fam, we gotta talk about it, man. Coach Capel Curse, 95 milligram cc's, 95 cc's. Forget the milligrams of Coach Capel, the Capel Curse, CC, Capel Curse. Nigga. This is ridiculous. This dude has been messing up our university, man. He's been killing our university, man. Along with the help of some of those people, you know, that are paying the man. I don't think that they understand how much we love our university, man, how much we're willing to go to bat for it. You do not go against the grain, man. Don't go against your home team people for some outsider. You don't do it. He's an outsider. We right here representing Pitt every day with our heart, our voice, with our passion, with a lot of people with their money, their time. We come in, you know, to represent for our young fellas in the university, man, and our youth. You know, it's our youth, baby. It's our youth. But look, check this out, man. Coach Capel needs to go, bro. He needs to get out of here. The Chuck E. Cheese rat needs to go, man. The bad Muppet baby built body ass needs to go, man. The chubby hedgehog Stevie Wonder, I just called to say I lost you ass dude need to go. This is disgusting. He's a loser. Who is that? Better watch Ace Ventura again. He constantly contradicts himself when he talks to the media. It's like he never cared. He always hits you like this with the closed eyes and then looking all over the place. And he never answers the question direct. He makes up different stuff. If he's talking about, if one of the reporters says something about Femi or one of these other guys that's playing, he goes like this. Like, you gonna do something, fam. We know that you lunge at the kids like you want to fight them and stuff like that in practice and in the huddles, and you try to cover it up with your clipboard and everything else. We know you try to. We get it. You're a shaky dude. You're a horrible dude, man. Just to be honest. You came in here and disrespected our home. You came in here and violated what we believe in. You came in here and violated our winter tradition with your stupid bricks. We already have a kingdom here, a big palace, and you trying to build over with some dirty, stupid bricks. Get you and your bricks the hell out of here. You ain't never see that? Like on Apollo, when they talking about get them out of here, I wish Sandman could come and string your ass, get you up out of here. Beat it. Peace. Bye-bye. Da-da. Adios, papa. Get out of here. This is crazy. You need a FIFA kick out of here. You talking about in your interviews, you didn't get beat by effort, hustle plays. Champ, I'm clearly going to show you. What the hell were you watching? I'm clearly going to show you how we got beat because of lack of scouting report, lack of effort. Definitely the hustle plays wasn't there. So if you're scrambling around, I'm just saying, let me just, as a basketball player, as a star basketball player, let me just check this out. Let me just see if my brain works right. Help me out 1 second. If the ball comes off the rim, off the ball's tipped, it's a live ball. Pause. And it's on the floor. Pause. And we are out there hustling, and we're trying to get this possession, and the other team pushes you out the way, fights for it. It's a hustle play. It's an aggressive hustle play. That takes effort. If you do not secure the possession, that is a lack of effort. If you don't rotate and talk That is a lack of effort, and also that is a lack of communication. See, as a coach, you're supposed to know these things. You're supposed to be able to verbalize these things to your kids, to the players, to the fans, to the media after you get done taking a whooping like that, get that L. You know, you're supposed to be able to articulate yourself better as a coach, man, instead of the Stevie Wonder eyes and those big, nasty pillows underneath, man. So you can tell a lot by these demons when they talk, when they got those demons looking like Deadpool's older cousin. You know what I mean? It's sick, man. It's sick. He's talking about, oh, the first play of the game came out of a defensive rotation. Knock it off. I mean, offensive rebound, excuse me. No, it came off a rotation, off the pick and roll. Let's skip ahead. This guy's talking about more effort plays. What about, let's just talk about situational awareness. Let's just talk about your plays, your players, and how prepared they are. You didn't have them prepared, okay, during scouting report. You didn't have them prepared this morning. Yesterday morning, well, the morning of the game, afternoon of the game. Whenever you did and went over scouting report, you didn't have them prepared. You talk about having months and months and months with these players. That's when the player development should kick in for all parties, all coaches involved, and the players. It should be revved up to a point that's super high because you know you're competing against Florida State, not Citadel, the ointment school. Come on, man. You got to knock it off, man. Those guys, they were shorter. They were less athletic, but I'm telling you, they probably wasn't even as skilled. Some of them, because some of them were more skilled than our players. And it kills me because it also goes into the recruiting. You're not just recruiting against these non-conference games. You're recruiting to compete against the season, the guys in the season, teams in the season, North Carolina States, the North Carolinas, the Wake Forest, the Clemson Tigers, the South Carolina. Just different schools, the big schools. Excuse me with South Carolina, but it's just like, why don't you get it? Why isn't your players ready and understanding and willing just by self-awareness? Just saying, hey, I need to secure this possession. I need to go hustle and get this possession. I need to get the ball, secure this for our people, for my teammates, for my brothers. They do not want to play for you. They don't play hard for you like that, and you don't demand it. They're tired of it. They're tired of seeing you curse. Hearing you curse and talk to them all type of ways in practice, and they have to suck it up, and they have to deal with a lot of your bull crap and a lot of the rest of your coaches' bull crap. How do you think somebody wants to play for a losing coach who disrespects them, doesn't give them any type of positive encouragement? You're talking about confidence on these videos, right? You talk about confidence. Brother, you aren't helping anybody. You're not giving anybody confidence. You're left with players that you didn't want, sir. You are left with players you talked foul about before those seasons. 2 seasons ago. You was trashing Femi. You didn't even want to give Femi like a minute before I made that video talking about Femi. And good looking to my man Sean Marks, a.k.a. Smoke, my Bronco brother, for putting me on the Femi. And that awesome kid, man. I'm sorry for forgetting your name down there. My man Richmond, Kadeem Richmond, down there in Syracuse. Salute to my Brooklyn brothers. Salute to my New York City brothers. But back to live action. Back to the nasty built body Chuck E. Cheese looking helmet ass. Looking like the dude from PJ's, man, the rat. He was the rat, the crime dog. Get up out of here. Like, you frustrate me. You frustrate me because you don't care about the kids. You manipulated using Coach K and Duke's name to act like you really knew what you was doing, to act like you really cared. You brought up in interviews how you really didn't want to coach. That was your dad's dream. Dogs, give it up. Or go coach back with Duke. He's leaving. Coach K's out. Might as well go over there, man, back and party with those guys with tight suits and stuff like that, man. Go over there back where you belong. This here, right here, Pitt, this is for winners, B. This is for real winners. This is for people, the blue collar in this blue collar town. They know about working hard. They know about securing the possession. They know and they are willing to fight for their life. They're willing to fight for their pride. They're willing to fight for their brothers and sisters out here, man. And this is the Pittsburgh way, man. I don't understand. In life, see, some of us, we're never born with this silver spoon or these groups. So we have to try really hard. We have to go really hard. We have to believe in God. We have to go out here and accept what we've been given and make the best out of it. I don't think you understand because you've never been cut from that cloth, champ. Like, y'all act like y'all really built like that, but you never been built like that, and you talking to these kids like you built like that. I don't like talking like this and you making stuff come out. Like, you don't get it. You don't belong here. That's a fact. All these stupid things you say, man, you contradict yourself as an older man. And you're an older brown-skinned man, too, and you show you don't care about us. You show you don't care about your people, man. I don't like people like you. Everybody that's like you, I do not like you. Facts. You got these kids up here, they're underdeveloped. The player development here sucks. You don't want to give me any effort. You didn't want me around the team as a star player, best player on my team. Champion. You don't want me around the players, but I already built a camaraderie. I built a brotherhood. I built this right here before you got here, before Stallings got here. You changed, took my seats. You did all type of bull crap to me. You used me. You try to have me on your show, like I said. You try to do a lot. You didn't even think as a brother to get me paid, to help me get paid. You didn't think about that and help your brother up? No, because I'm not your brother, right? You more this side than this side. I dig it. I get it. Kevin Hart said, Ninja, help me. I bet you won't. I bet you probably even won't. You ain't even going to help Ithiel Horton and what he's going through. I bet y'all going to jump ship and turn on him too, just like y'all do everybody else, just like y'all did to me. Y'all always do that. Y'all sit there, talk about how we brothers, Pitt, Panthers, hell, and Pitt. When is Pitt going to hell to the people? And the people is saying, get the CCs out of here. The Capel Curse, get them out of here. The Pitt people are saying, and the other people in the world saying, help Ithiel Horton. Don't damage his life. Help his life. When are y'all going to back some kids up? Back the people up. They have a life. We sitting here, we built this program. Blood, sweat, and tears. We went through having terrible Aeropostale sweatsuits, Central Park jogging pants with no pockets. We went through being in the field house first, and then on down to the peak. We built this city. You hear me? Not off of rock and roll, but off of blood, sweat, and tears, off of camaraderie, off of working hard and working together and working smart. Well, you talk about working smart, but you don't have your kids ready. They're not ready. Close out, jump, contest. You have to jump in the air and contest the shot. You can't just have your hands up. You have to know defensive rotation off the pick and roll. You have to speak, one on the left, one on the right. I got your help. You have to fake, extend. You have to extend. You have to fake and get back. You have to do a lot of different things, man. Slide your feet on defense. Stay low. Body up. Box out when you see a shooter. Box the shooter, bigs. Hit your man and locate the ball after you make contact with your man. Jump and meet your passes. Step through and pass. See, all these different things you don't do, you don't talk about because you can see it in the kids. You can see it in the players. In the young men, you can see it. You can see they don't want to go hard for you anymore. And you can see they don't have confidence. They're just out there playing like robots because it's you. It's you. You don't take responsibility for the losses. But you give a lot of credit for the losses, for the other team's wins. I don't get it. Oh, congrats to them. They play well. Yo, how many times are you going to say, we got to do better. We will be better. You sound like Hancock, Will Smith and Hancock. I will be better. I can do better. I will be better. What? Shut your ass and get up the block. Get on the road and get out of here. Go back to North Carolina, man. This is not for you. This blue-collar town, this isn't for you, man. This rough stuff, man, this is a grind-type place, man. This is a grind type of city. BXburg, Chipsburg, this is a grind type of city, man. Pittsburgh, this is different. You can't be soft here, man. You're not cut from that real cloth. You can't be soft. This is different. These kids don't deserve it. Their parents don't deserve it. They're coming here. How do you lose? 4 of your starters. 4, you are probably the only dude in collegiate basketball history in backyard to lose 4 starters. They was like, pig, Marty Martin, you pig. They dipped, champ. They left. Bye-bye. So sorry. Bye-bye. Yo, you have to be a bad coach. You have to be terrible. It isn't always the kids. I told you, people. I told you. It isn't always the kids. You got to check some of these grown men sometime. These people are really abusive. They are really control freaks. They are combative themselves. They're not really for the kids. They're about the paycheck, the chicken, the mugga, the moolah, the money, baby, the bag. That's what they into. They're not into helping these kids become better young men and women. They're not into really playing and developing these kids. Why you think all these kids are walking around looking skinny these days? Why do you think these kids play the way they play, jogging? Look in the transition defense. They jog back, jog. They think they too cool. Look, if you in practice really going hard, you don't see that. You don't have time. And you understand it's already in you. It's a part of your mechanics. It's part of your motor. You're going hard. We got to play. We got to play smart. Everything I named, everything I've said, man, is a fact. I've been saying this about this dude. I hope you people take, man, take heed, man. Listen, he has to go. I know y'all have some people in mind. I know who y'all have in mind already. I already knew this was coming. I told people years ago who y'all was going to have. But we're going to save that. We're going to save that for another video. But you know, we try hard, man. And I try hard my whole life, man. Running from undercover cops, being chased from undercover cops in Bronxdale projects. They didn't care about us. They didn't care about us being young kids. They didn't care about us when they were shooting at us and we were in the projects. They didn't care. They didn't care anything about us. We try hard every day, and it seems like the devil want to follow us. And you're a part of the devil. You're a part of his plan. So we need you to get up out of here, bro. We need you to leave. Vacate the premises, man. Just dip. Bow out gracefully. Don't try to, oh, I need to stay here, man. Look, take your bag of bricks, man. Pass some to your brother and your peoples, man, and have them help them, you know what I mean? Have them help you carry your bag of bricks in your DJ booth. Get them up out of here. Get what I'm saying? It's just like, leave this place. What they say in the movies, leave this place at once. We don't want you no more, champ. Well, I didn't never want you after that, man. I seen how you are. I seen through the bull crap. You couldn't get me with that. I'm from New York City, baby. Land of the curves, baby. And I hit that curveball out the park, baby. Babe Ruth that thing. Ricky Henderson that thing. You get me? Bobby Bonilla that thing. I was killing Darryl Strawberry that thing. You hear me? Bananas. That curve out of here, man. I don't respect it. I don't respect you. But I hope everybody respects my journey, man, because I try hard just like everybody else in the world. And I hope people will really share this video, like, hit the thumbs up, man. Show some more love. If you like what I'm doing, man, it's $ Carl Krauser 81 for Cash App, baby. It's always right over left. We the best. Hail the pit, H2X. Hail to Carl Krauser. Hail to the Bronx. Hail to everywhere around the world. Hail to all of the people working hard. We are going to survive this pandemic. God bless everybody. Positive energy to the world. And let's go. Stamp that. Peace.
This team, they got off to such a hot start. In the first 8 minutes, they had,
kick out 3, and
I thought it knocked us back.
Drive baseline and around 3-pointer again. Rochelle.
Moff as point guard really did a good job of running this team. They got off to such a hot start. In the first 8 minutes, they had 27 points.
And good rebound by the Citadel. And hesitation and
The last 12 minutes better of the first half, but we can never really recover throughout the game from that first onslaught of them just really out hustling us.
Help me, nigga. Help me.
Gotta be
patient.
Off with the three for the Citadel. They have the ball back. Driving all the way down is...
Help me, nigga. Help me.
Missed a lot of stuff around the basket. We missed 16 free throws. And every time it seemed like we were chipping away, you know, they'd hit a three. And so disappointing for us. I thought our guys fought, but we have to be better. We have to be better. We have to be smarter. And we have to get back to work.
And good rebound by the Citadel. And hesitation and...
Help me, nigga. Help me.
Back in the gym, we should be better defensively. You know, we should, know from a scouting report that we say that even their coach said, like, that's what that kid is a specialist. He really doesn't dribble. He's a specialist. And so we should know that. And by the time in the, first 4 minutes where he hits 2 threes, that there should be a sense of urgency to know that. And so we have to be a lot smarter, from that aspect of it.
Hesitation, shot good.
Philly was talking to us about demanding the switches more on defense to communicate more. How much of that was something that you saw that led to it versus maybe like effort or, what you were talking about, the hustle that they showed early on?
I don't think we had lack of effort. I absolutely do not think that. I don't think that for 1 second. I think that had lack of effort. I absolutely do not think that. I don't think that for 1 second. I think that, and I don't think they played harder than us. So if it seems like I was coming across as saying that, I don't mean that. I thought that they were smarter than us. I thought they executed. Their first basket came on an offensive rebound that we should have gotten the defensive rebound. We have to go after it. We can't sit and wait for someone. We have to gain rebound. And then that first three came from a rotation where we have to know we rotated to a guy that's a non-shooter and left the best shooter.
Is a lot of that rooted in inexperience, Jeff?
Some of that is rooted in inexperience, but again, we have to be better. Bottom line, we have to be better, and we will be better.
Jeff, how much do you think?
Help me, nigga. Help me.
Enough is enough. What did you say in those moments, and how did you see them respond to that?
Well, we talked at halftime about the second shots. We talked about that, how we have to rebound the basketball. And then really it was that. We have to rebound the basketball. We can't give them second shots. We have to wall up on their drives, especially with Brown. We didn't do that to start. We were kind of matching them bucket for bucket. And when you're in a hole like we were, you can't do that. You have to get stops and you have to score. And so I was frustrated with our group at the time. And that's what the timeout was for. And so we have to be better there. Really all I know how to do is get in the gym and work. Work with some guys on technique and things like that. But that's an area. We got there 31 times. We have to be able to convert at a higher percentage.
They went 15 of 31 on free throws. Had you
Stop making that ugly ass face. Hedgehog.
From them in that area. what steps, I mean, just out of curiosity, like what steps do you take to get guys to improve in that area of the game?
We've been inconsistent shooting free throws. We're not a great shooting team. And sometimes when you're not a good shooting team, that means you're not good at shooting free throws. And so we have to be better there.
By the look on my face, if I'm looking at you and I'm not blinking, if I'm like this, that's a goddamn sign. That means the bitch got to drop on us. My back is against the wall. This is not a test. It's the real deal. Help me. Help me. Nigga. Help me.
In a rebuilding mode, but maybe not as much of a contender as they've been this year. How are they getting it done?
Well, they're getting it done certainly very physical. They got great camaraderie, and also Mr. Krause came back, and that was a big plus. And
tonight, as the Panthers take on their arch rivals from West Virginia.
Rivalries, the driving force in sports, the source of timeless classics, spanning generations, defining their time, and within, the games evolve. New chapters are written, new heroes emerge, but the lines never change. It's Rivalry Week 2006.
This is big. This is it.
Pulls back, comes in ahead. Pittsburgh escapes with a victory.
Will it be Holmes? Will throw it up. Greer wins it.
Oh, goodness.
Well, there is no doubt which side the folks here in Pittsburgh are on tonight. This is a serious rivalry between the Panthers and the Mountaineers. A sellout here at the Peterson Event Center. Throwdown Thursday, presented by IBM, all a part of Rivalry Week, presented by Cisco Systems. Two teams having great seasons. The West Virginia Mountaineers are unbeaten at the turn right now in the Big East play 8-0. And the Panthers not too shabby themselves, 6-3 in the league, 17-3 overall on the season. Hi, everybody. Dan Shulman, a Dick Vitality. This is a big-time game. These folks are fired up about it. West Virginia off their Elite Eight performance last year, getting it done again with the likes of Pittsnoggle and Mike Ganser.
well, you talk about Pittsburgh, you talk about certainly a team that's physical.
You know, nothing come easy. You gotta try real hard. I tried hard.